Hey guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. I'm back with another 2019 NBA free agency video. Before we get into it, I want to go over a couple things. I just made a video on 2019 NBA free agency, so go check it out. It was just uploaded. It's on the channel right now. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So today I will be breaking down the Kyrie Irving Kevin Durant team up in Brooklyn. I'm going to start with Kyrie Irving first, and then move on to Kevin Durant, and then the positive and negatives and what I think of it. So let's get started. First, the Kyrie Irving side. Kyrie Irving said he did, in like November or December of the season, the 18-19 season, he said he was alive. He said to the Celtics, if they'll have me back, then I'll resign. But in like January or February, he said, a reporter asked him, what about free agency? And he said, ask me July 1st. So obviously his mindset changed. And this came out June 29th. Now, the free agency negotiating period, they couldn't sign official contracts yet, but NBA teams could negotiate with respective free agents. And this came out June 29th. The night, we had a couple of big announcements the night of June 29th, and this was one of them. So Kyrie Irving going to the Nets, the positives is he teams up with Kevin Durant, chance to win a title. He can maybe be the guy of the team for 1 year while Kevin Durant's recovering from his injury. Now, the negatives of this is Kyrie Irving's attitude. Now, his attitude towards basketball and teams has been a little bit questionable the last 3 or 4 years. First, he won a championship with Cleveland, blah, 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 in 2016. And then it was reported that after that championship, he was thinking of requesting a trade. And then the summer of 2017, the summer before the 2017-18 season, he finally did request a trade. His reasoning was because he didn't want to be in the shadow of LeBron James. He wanted his own team. He wanted to be a leader. But as shown on the Boston Celtics, he can't be a leader. I don't mean that in a negative way, but he needs someone with him. He needs a running mate to succeed. He cannot be a leader. He can't handle the pressure. He's not good at developing young guys, as you can see with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and the other young guys the Celtics had. He needs someone there with him. Now, Gordon Hayward was supposed to be his running mate. Those two are supposed to be a dynamic duo, the next dynamic duo in the NBA, but Gordon Hayward injured, and that's not his fault. He broke his leg. He was out for the whole season. And Kyrie Irving did good with that team the first year. But when Gordon Hayward came back the second year, Kyrie Irving was out for the playoffs that first year, and Gordon Hayward was out. And the Celtics thought, hey, they pushed the Cavaliers, the LeBron James-led Cavaliers, my favorite team, to the Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And then the next year, they thought they had a lot of hope because of that, and then they just disappointed. And the next negative is the adjustment period. When Kevin Durant comes back the second year, can Kyrie Irving take a back seat to him? Will he get too used to being the guy? Anyway, now we're going to go on to Kevin Durant. The positive is it's Kevin Durant, obviously maybe the best player in the world, top 3 in the NBA, I think, in my opinion. In my opinion, top 3 in the NBA, maybe the best in the NBA. I still think, I don't know who that is, but that's for a separate video. But anyway, the positives is it's Kevin Durant. He'll team up with Kyrie Irving. The negatives is that Achilles injury. It's really hard to come back from an Achilles injury. It's worse than a torn ACL. Torn ACL is, I'm not saying easy, but it's fairly confident that you can come back from a torn ACL. From an Achilles, you really can't come back. The only exception to that was Dikembe Mutombo of the Atlanta Hawks back in the 70s. I don't know how he came back. From Achilles injuries, it's very hard. So that is a negative. Anyways, I think this is a very good team up in Brooklyn. They have young guys like Karis LeVert now. Joe Harris is obviously an established veteran that can shoot the 3-ball. They have pieces around them to compete, but the problem is the Nets are getting better. Everyone else in the NBA was getting better. The West is really tough now. The East really is open arms. Anyone can do whatever in there. But the NBA got way better, so it's going to be really tough for some of these title contenders. Maybe the Nets aren't title contenders this year, but in the 2020-21 season, they will be probably with KD and Kyrie. But anyways, guys, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Basketball Star 1130. Bye.